Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Long Beach 88 here from Long Beach Street Circuit. Drivers have an extended practice here. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in practice. They try to tame the streets here in Long Beach, California, as we get set to run on the streets of Long Beach here tonight. The Athens Screen Printing Rush Series, the Iron Thunder Racing League. See some sights around the Long Beach Street Circuit. Those drivers trying to tame. Right now, your fastest in practice, as you see on top of the board there. Jackson Allen in at 91 with a lap of 125.767. Bailey Curry in the 05 machine right now, holding on his second quickest out on the speedway, the 125.772. John Schwackert, the 35 machine, filling in for Sawyer Ott tonight. He is third quick with a 126.193. Dave Matson, fourth quick so far, the 126.519. Randall Codwell into 30. Your fifth fastest in practice, so 126.811. Drivers got about 2 more laps to go here before we get them underway here for qualifying. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Through extended practice session. Take a look at the 05 of Bailey Curry. Athens Screen Printing. Chevrolet Camaro. He is working his way now out of turn 11. Oh, tight turn there, makes contact with an outside wall. See the start finish line. Is Curry about to cross it? He'll make the long way down Shoreline Drive into turn number 1. One, 2, and 3 right there. His way out of turn number 5. It'll be a short stint here. Out of turn number 8. We'll have a long stretch here down past the convention center on Seaside Way into the into Firestone turn number 9, and that's gonna do it. Like we're getting ready to go qualifying here. Bailey Curry sitting on the grid. Kyle Weatherman will roll off. 91 Jackson Allen, who was quickest. Looks like he'll be the first one off of pit road. Let's ride on this warm-up lap with the 91 of Jackson Allen on board here to see what he sees around the street circuit of Long Beach. This is way out of turn 7 here. Turn 8 around the convention center here at Long Beach. Seaside Way into Firestone turn number 9. Back around to 10. Quick hairpin here in 11. I had to stop that race car. And we'll be hammered down to the start finish line. Now the clock is on with the 91 of Jackson Allen. Turn 4. Now turn 5. Rumble strips there on the inside, using every inch of the racetrack with that 91 machine. Down into turn 6. Up beside the convention center, that turn 7. Make the turn around on Seaside Way. What would be considered the back straightaway here. On the binders for Firestone turn number 9. And hammer down drag race to the start finish line. Put down his first lap. We'll go 1:26.260. Dave Matson goes P2. Randall Caldwell jumps up there. Bailey Curry to the top of the board. 1:24.967. Let's ride with Bailey on his second lap. Oh, he's going to lose the handle. The 05 of Curry going to lose the handle between 1 and 2, and that'll be his. That'll do it for his qualifying effort. He'll have to settle for lap number 1. The 1:24.967. Randall Caldwell in the 3rd spot. Dave Matson right now 4th. 5th is Sean Bounty. Roger Diebold 6th. Matt Cherry 7th. 8th, Brendan Klusterhuis. Kyle Hall in that 90 machine, who's 9th. And running out the top 10, Christopher Gale. Jackson Allen trying the best at 1:24.967 of Bailey Curry on his first lap. LO the ticker right here. Jackson Allen will pick it up a little bit, but not enough. A 1:25.126. 1:25 or 1:26. Look at the 34 of Sean Bounty. His way through to the start finish line. His second lap. It's not going to be any quicker. 1:27.154. Bailey Curry still holds on. The 5 of Matt Klusterhuis, currently 16th. Don Schweikert at 35 lays down at 1:27.717. Good enough for the 8th place so far. Take a look at the 35 machine as he's working his second lap. Athens screen printing Chevrolet Camaro. Heading down Seaside Way around the convention center. We'll be back through the parking lot here of the Long Beach Sports Arena. Back out on the Shoreline Drive. Kyle Weatherman still out making some laps. He just pulled her in. '25 of Brendan Klusterhuis. According to the Iron Thunder Racing Network. On the side of that Chevrolet. Brendan qualified in the ninth spot on 128.169. Curry still holding on. 124.967. 124.967 for the 05 of Bailey Curry. .119 left before the end of qualifying. Two cars still out on the speedway. Oh, here we go. Cars are lined up. Getting ready to rock and roll here. Waiting on the 05 of Bailey Curry. Row number 1, Texas native of Bailey Curry started on the pole to his outside the 91 of Jackson Allen. Row number 2, John Schwackert, the 35 machine, to his outside the 30 of Randall Codwell. Row number 3, the 05 of Dave Matson to the outside the 34 of Sean Bounty. Row number 4, Roger Debo to the inside to the outside, McComb, Mississippi's Treston. Row number 5, the 9th place starter, the 25 of Brendan Klusterhuis to his outside, the 86 of Alex Bottom. Row number 6, the 43 of Kelvin Mosier to the outside, the 89 of Matt Quick. Row number 7, Matt Cherry, the 48 to his outside, the young gun, the 63 of Storm Patterson. Row number 8 will find the 90 of Cal Hall to his outside, the 66 of John Garrett. Row number 9 out of Florida, the 84 of Christopher Gale to his outside, the 9 New York native of Adam Trome. Row number 10 will find the next Klusterhuis, that is Matt in the 5 of the Canada, and to his outside, the David Jedlicka 24 machine. Row number 11, Alex Little to his outside, the 27 of Manning Gregory. Row 12, the 19 of Uncle Donald Sadusky. To his outside, we'll find the 6 of Cal Weatherman. Row number 13, the 29 of Elaine Hughes to her outside, the 96 of Jason Radabush. Row number 14, the 78 of Patrick Langley to his outside, the 74 of Brian Wertman. The 05 of Bailey Curry, as we are green. Starting shotgun, the 15 row is Raymond Rittenauer. Bailey Curry right now leading the field. They head into turn number 6 here. 91 of Jackson now going to make the move here. Not going to be able to get him past as they'll head down Seaside Way. Ooh, getting a little swirly. Oh, 34 Dave Matson may have had a little bit of trouble there. Back it up just a little bit and see. Oh, Matson going to lose the... Mosier going to lose the handle. Like the 15 of Treston had some trouble back there as well. He's already missing the hood on that machine. 88 circuits here. Excuse me. 35 circuits here. We already have completed 2 of the 35. Curry all up on the bumps there. Trouble. 30 of Kyle Hall pointing in the wrong direction. Looks like turn number 2. We'll have to do a little bit of repair work there at the fountain. They'll get pointed in the right direction and put the hammer back down and roll on here. Trouble with the Kyle Weatherman Racing 78 of Patrick Langley. See what happened with the 78. Oh, overcorrects. going back to the 05 of Curry. Still leading. He has about a 1.8 second lead over Jackson Allen. Work our way back through the field a little bit. There is the 15 of Tressenant, holding on to 8th place right now. Osier having more trouble in front of him there. Open wheel modified of Dave Matson, no front end on that machine, as he'll have trouble in not quite sure what turn that was. '86 Corsair Toyota. Oh, one car around here. The 90 Kyle Hall. Oh, loops her again. The 90 of Kyle Hall gonna loop it again. And just outside of turn number 5. Already scored in the 25th position. Excuse me, 86 of bottom. Oh, Klusterhoof's gonna lose the handle as cars are barreling down. Lap 5 with 35 on the board. Check back with our leader. Kyle Hall makes his way back out. There's your leader, the 05 of Bailey Curry. Has his mirror full of that 91 of Jackson Allen, who's not letting him get away too far out there. Getting ready to put lap 6 on the board. Just about have to bring those cars to a complete stop. In turn number 11. Very coming up on some lap traffic. $30 laps to go here for Bailey Curry. Putting a little distance on that 91. Back here to the 25 of Klusterhoofs. Running to the 8th spot. Codwell right now running in the 9th spot. Matson right in tow running good as he can right now. Missing the whole front bumper on that machine. Codwell gonna get the position away from the 25 of Kloosterhuis. Those Toyotas we've seen in the field in a while. 4 Toyotas. Codwell leads the way in 9th. John Downey in the 14th. Alex Bottom 15th. Adam Schroen in 17th. Codwell gonna pick up. Excuse me. Oh, Jedlicka, 24, having a little bit of trouble. There is the unbranded 63 Chevrolet of Storm Patterson, who is holding on to the 5th spot, trying to put the pressure on McComb, Mississippi Stress and Ott. Is willing that machine. Giving her all she's got, Captain. Already went so fast, he's blew the hood off of that machine. Patterson gonna lose what little grip he had there. He'll gather it back in. Roger Diebold in that 38 knocking on the door in that Kyle Weatherman Racing Ford Mustang. While we were away, the 05 of Bailey Curry has lost the lead and damage on the back end of that machine. Go to the replay here and see what happened with the 05 machine. Camera not doing camera angle not working here for us. Exactly what happened to the 05. Bear with me, having some trouble with our camera selector. There goes what happened to Curry. Loses it. Lost the handle. He is now working on that second place. John Schwackert. Two Athens screen printing cars going to battle here. '91 of Jackson Allen. 12 seconds ahead of him. A little rear end damage on that machine, as well as front end damage here with lap 10 on the board, 26 to go. Bumping and banging going on here for the 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. Debo throwing the chrome horn to the back bumper of the 63. They'll start to spread out a bit here. Bailey Curry back to P2. 48 of Matt Cherry gonna lose the handle there. In between 9 and 10. Going back in the right direction. And roll on. 25 laps remaining here. The Long Beach 88. Long Beach Street Circuit. Athens Screen Printing Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series. Oh. Big trouble there for the 15. Got one backwards, the 84, Christopher Gale, that was trying to give those guys some room. Watch that piece of driving. He loses the handle. With cars coming straight on. Loops it. Throws it in reverse. Gets as far out of the way as he can. Just before that, Tresnant and a 15 having trouble as he totally misses this corner here. Like he may have locked him up. Avoided contact, but losing ground to the 63. Losing position to the 63 and the 38. All back to that 6th spot. Excuse me. Make that 10th position. Just ahead of 11th place with Kyle Weatherman. Billy Curry trying to cut into the 91's the lead, but still a whopping 17-second lead for the 91 of Action Jackson Allen. He makes his way through turn 11, getting ready to put lap 13 on the board. It'll be 23 circuits remaining on the Long Beach Street Circuit. This is unofficially 1.95 miles 11 turn street circuit. Fifteen cars remain on the lead lap. Last one on the lead lap. 87 of Raymond Rittenauer. Just in camera view there. from the 91 of Allen. Allen putting pressure on. May have been a little trouble with the 63 machine. Still running in the 4th spot. Wrong color blue. Got the 38 of Diebold mixed up with the 6 of Weatherman. Billy Curry able to cut it. That lead down to 13 seconds. Oh, trouble for Patterson. See it unfold right there. Like a 38 of Roger Diebold just put the bumper to him. Fortunately got caught in the tires. Patterson missing the rear deck lid cover. Rear bumper cover. Completely missing on that machine. He'll go back to work. Certainly trying to hunt down that 38 to return the favor. Keep an eye on those. Looks like Roger Diebold may have took some damage on the front of that machine. He is completely missing front end of his machine. Like 2 open wheel modifieds coming at you across the start finish line. They don't give him the nickname the Bulldozer for nothing. Through earlier radio traffic. Had given 3 warning bumps. And the 4th one sent the 63 into the tires. Jordan Patterson letting it hang out back there trying to get to him. 09 of Dave Matson holding on to that top 10 after those incidents. Right now running in that 7th spot. Tristan Ott in 8th. Trying to make his way back up through there after falling from that 4th position just a few laps prior. Kyle Weatherman back up to the 9th spot. Leader on pit road for service. He is down and away. Billy Curry may have had even more troubles. Yep. Like he pitted the lap before it, excuse me. Billy Curry pitting the lap before. Race cars all over the track, hard to keep up with every one of them. And caution free keeps them spread out over the racetrack. Roger Diebold on pit road. in that 38 machine. More trouble for the Christopher Gale machine. Oh, big lick back there. May have been the 66 of John Garrett. Quite sure who it was. We are down to 19 to go. Oh, the 90 bouncing back and forth across. That machine may be done. He is still in contact with the inside wall. Continuing to make contact with the wall. Maybe looking for a safe place to put her. That car will not stay off the wall, and he'll have to go pit side. Your leader, John Schwackert, in that 35 Athens screen printing Chevrolet Camaro, is yet to come pit side. Eight seconds ahead of Jackson Allen. Eighteen circuits remaining. 18 up, 18 down. Schwackert getting a little loose out of turn number 11 as he'll make the hard right turn to pit road. Turn the lead back over to the 91 Jackson Allen. Allen with a little bit of rear damage on that machine. Right rear. The center of that deck lid pushed in just a hair. It is halfway. Matt Quick and Sean Downey give up 4th and 5th as they head pit side. Allen right now in a gaggle of lap down cars. Those two, the 15 and 25, are racing for position on the racetrack. Bailey Curry has cut down Jackson Allen's lead now to about 10 seconds. Allen able to clear lap traffic for the time being. As they run right now, Jackson Allen, Bailey Curry, John Swackert, Roger Debo, John Garrett, your top 5. Randall Caldwell, Matt Quick, Sean Bounty, Kyle Weatherman, Brandon Klusterhoos round out your top 10. On the outside looking in at the moment. Curry has opened that, or excuse me, Allen has opened that lead over Curry. About 16 seconds. Showing only 7 cars on the lead lap. Last one on the lead lap is 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Almost within eyesight of the 91 of Allen. For Sean Bounty, 11th spot. Check in the leader. His way through turns 4 and 5. Left hand turn to come up by the Long Beach Convention Center. Take a right on Seaside Way and turn number 8. Trouble in front of your leader. Weatherman and made some contact. Tried to retain the ball. Hamper his ability to stay out on lap for the moment. $13 to go. A lot of stuff going on outside of this racetrack. These drivers have to really stay focused. Not get distracted with what's just beyond the fence there. A lot of advertisement all the way around the racetrack. Something these drivers are not used to seeing in such close confines. '25 of Kloosterhuis. Is Sean Bounty holding on tonight? Just ahead of the 25 machine. Allen with, oh, Elaine Hughes going to lose the handle. Get it pointed back in the right direction. Big move there by that 34, Sean Bounty. Well, power move. Guys racing for position, and Taylor Curry just trying to shake him. He is trying to run down that 91 of Allen, but can't quite make up solid ground. Allen out on a Tuesday night cruise here on the streets of Long Beach. Back to your leader. We'll get 10 to go this time bound for the 91 of Action Jackson Allen. Crossover Pine Avenue. Alex Lewin, that 16 just ahead. Currently 13 laps down in the 25th position. The Bible in trouble here for the 89 of Matt Quick. Oh, wow. ejected from the speedway was the 89 machine. Quite sure how to explain that one, but just a part of the game. I'm just the messenger. Tough break for the 89 of Matt Quick, who somehow found the ejection button out on the speedway. Oh, Gregory loses the handle right in front of your leader. Nine laps to go, getting ready to be 8 laps to go. Jackson Allen, Bailey Curry, John Schwackert, Randall Caldwell, Roger Debo, the top 5. Lead lap car, Weatherman, John Downey, Brendan Kluser, Delvin Mosier, your top. Look at the other side of Bailey Curry. Up in the out of turn number 11, he'll put the hammer down. We'll get 7 to go this time by. Back through the field randomly here. There's Debo in that 5th spot. Preston hot right now, riding in the 8th spot. And then Gregory back out after the looping. Schwackert right now holding on to the 3rd spot, the 35 machine. Oh, Schwackert hard into the wall there. He'll do a quick 360. Back on the grind. 7 laps to go. 6 this time by for the 91 of Allen, who has a 17-second lead. Not many clean body panels out here on these race cars. Few open wheel modifieds racing with us. There is one, the 27 of Manning Gregory. Ivan Kluster, who's missing the front end of that machine. Cars looking like Wheeling Touring open wheel modifieds. They indeed are not. Imagine losing one of those noses off of those cars. Fairly expensive piece to replace. Oh, Rittenauer backwards in between 9 and 10. One other cleaner. A cleaner, but one of the more cautious drivers out here tonight. Managed to avoid mistake. 31 laps. We are down to 5 to go. Fourteen-second lead over Bailey Curry for the 91, Jackson Allen. Laps remaining. 5 cars on the lead lap. 30. Randall Caldwell. This car on the lead lap for the moment. Jackson making his way down Seaside Way into turn number 9, Firestone turn. Hard is he pushing that race car? We may never know. 8, now 15-second lead. Excuse. No surprise. Fastest lap belonged to the 91 of Jackson Allen at a 125 to 7. Old Langley locks it up around the fountain right in front of your leader, but he was able to hold it up against that barrier. From rolling into oncoming traffic. Nonetheless, it is 3 circuits remaining. Allen. Ready to come across. Put 2 laps to go. Bullhorns in the air from the flag stand for Jackson Allen in the 91 machine with a 17-second lead over the 05 of Bailey Curry. John Schweikert in third. Fourth will be Roger Diebold. Randall Codwell in that 30 machine rounds out your top 5 to be Sean Bounty. 6th, 7th, Kyle Weatherman. 8th, Tressenot. John Garrett. 9th, 10th will be Kelvin Mosier. There is a 35 Schweikert machine filling in for Sawyer. 74 Workman. He'll go pit side. One lap to go for Jackson Allen. Just crossed that start-finish line. Getting ready to make his way into turn number 6. Left-hander up here by the Long Beach Convention Center. He'll take corner number 8 for the final time with a 10-second lead over second place of Bailey Curry. Just ahead, 5th place of Randall Codwell in that 30 machine. Can he stay on the lead lap? Looks like he will. Turn number 4, checker in the air. 91 of Jackson Allen going to take home the Long Beach 88. This one in the books. Oh, 05 Bailey Curry bouncing it off the wall. He come across the start finish line. 3rd place finisher. 35 of John Schweikert. He's just now making his way into turn number 8, Convention Center. Roger Diebold within striking distance. 3 more corners. Not quite enough time for Diebold. Like John Schweikert will wrap up P3, subbing for Sawyer. We will get the top 3 in the booth for an interview. While we work on that, leave you with what celebration is left of the 91. taking his victory lap. Alrighty, joining me in the booth, driver of the 35 machine, 7 for Sawyer tonight, John Schweigert. Had a good, solid practice session, and able to scratch and claw your way and hang on for a third place finish here. Congratulations, and you must have maybe a little bit of experience here at Long Beach.
Yeah, man, that was a fun time. Put some laps in. Sawyer gave me the call. I don't know. I guess it was yesterday or the day before, whenever the Cup race got rained out, and asked me to come run his car for him since he wasn't going to make it, and I was happy to do that. And put in some laps, put in some work. I just didn't have anything for the 91 and the 5. They were the 05. They were extremely fast.
Yeah, it looked like, just unfortunately. Might have shaped up to be a fairly good one. A little slip up for Curry kind of opened up the door. But something we're not used to racing on the street, especially here in the Iron Thunder Rush Series. A little bit of change of pace, and I know for a driver, got to be a little different for you. There's so much going on just over the fence. It's kind of hard to keep focused on what's on the racetrack, and even puts a little more mental strain on the driver in the seat.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to race the racetrack for sure, and it's hard to hit your marks every lap because it's such a rhythm. And if somebody gets you out of your rhythm, it messes you up for a few corners. So that was hard, and keeping the right foot from just mashing the gas. I was spinning the tires, pretty bad. So burned them up a little bit. Tried to stay on track, and overall, though, I'm glad to bring it home third and give Sawyer a good points night.
Most definitely, and we appreciate you jumping in and joining us, and maybe we can have you back here soon. Congratulations on a solid P3 finish, and hopefully we'll be speaking to you soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I just want to give Sawyer a shout out. Good run for him, or good points day for him. Thanks a lot for giving me the call, and thanks to his sponsors, Athens Printing. Appreciate them letting me come in here and jump in and run for him.
All righty, we do appreciate you. Have a good one. Ready, going to bring up the driver of the 05 of Bailey Curry. Have that car on the screen. Joining us now, the 05 of Bailey Curry. Man set a blistering lap there in qualifying, and was on a tear there to begin with, and looked like Jackson Allen was fairly close with you, and being so strong, you two drivers being so strong, one little mistake and it put a lot of distance in between you and had you chasing them down there from the onset of little spin. And nonetheless, man, we just talked with John. John comes in, fills in tonight, gets a solid third place finish. Not used to being on road street courses, and we took an onboard view during qualifying. A lot going on just on the other side of the fence keeps the driver having to make sure he's concentrated on that racetrack. And tonight, even though what was going to shape up to be a fairly decent battle, it would still become the battle of the racetrack.
Yeah, definitely. I just made that small mistake there, wheel hopping into, I don't know, whatever turn that is, one with the red walls. And yeah, I just got a little too loose, got a little too aggressive there in the beginning. Had to learn. I hadn't made that long of a run the whole time in practice, so I didn't know how much freer I was gonna get on entry. But yeah, just that little mistake, man. I feel like me and Jackson could have battled it out pretty good. I feel like we are pretty on par for speed between the two of us. It was fun. It's definitely challenging. I think a race here in real life would be pretty cool to see. I think I need a quicker steering box for the hairpin down there. I was grabbing a few handfuls, but yeah, it was fun. Come up one short, that always sucks, but we'll get them next week.
Still got that momentum rolling with you, and you know, I, speaking of, like I spoke earlier, was talking about getting on board. I know road course, street course, but when you first got out there, did everything going on outside? I mean, we're used to some signage at these road courses, but it seems like here you got double the signage, everything going on. Luckily, I did see they had some markers out there to kind of, so you could kind of judge yourself. But did it really make you focus more here, and I guess not letting yourself wander as you're driving through the streets?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like I had to focus really hard on my braking points. I wasn't really using any of the signs. I was using like the end of the curb going in turn one, and then actually where I wheel hopped, there was some patches in the road that I was kind of judging my braking off of. And yeah, just making sure you hit your curbs right and everything else. It's definitely tough, like I said, but it was a lot of fun. These street courses are really tough to get forward drive, and that was definitely an issue all night. And it would really cook the tires after a few laps. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely a challenge. Wish we could have bunched back up there at the end and see what we had, but that is what it is. And like I said, we'll go on to the next one.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you taking your time out to run with us, and it was a blast watching you tear it up here at Long Beach, and we look forward to getting back out here next week.
Good.
Have a good one, man.
Yep, you too.
All right, I will bring you up your winner, the 91 of Jackson Allen. No surprise, winning the Long Beach 88 to 91 of Jackson Allen. And man, I tell you, it looked like you and Curry were on par as far as speed, and looked like it was going to set up to be one hell of a showdown. And unfortunately, having the talent that you guys have, just one mistake can put a big gap in between you two drivers. And he made just one little mistake in a wheel hop and cost him the race there. And but nonetheless, there, man, you put on a hell of a show, just mowing them down here at Long Beach.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, the first thing I want to say is I got to give a shout out to all the drivers out there. We didn't have no big track blockages. All the guys that were getting put down a lap were super courteous. They went over the top and out of the way, completely going into the cutoff areas to let the leader by. So shout out to everybody that made it through that one. I know that was probably not something they looked forward to, or probably not many had fun doing. But yeah, back to Bailey. Shoot, dude, he was fast there at the beginning. We seemed like we leveled off after the tires came up to temp, and we were going to be in store for a great battle. I was thinking it was going to come down to pit strategy and kind of whoever pulled the trigger first there and got on the fresher tires first. But man, yeah, we were so close. One little slip up, and then we kind of maintained that gap after that throughout the rest of the race. So that just shows you how even that we would have been if it had been a heads up race. So that sucks, because that would have been a sweaty, fun, interesting there, because these things they did not handle. They didn't grip at all. If you tried to keep your foot in it down the straightaway, you'd spin out. So that's how detached from the track these cars were tonight. But man, it was a blast. I love this place. I love running here. I've ran the V8 supercars here. They're a blast because they're hooked up. And I've ran in the Le Mans series here with the Dallara P217. And that's obviously, you're just killing laps around here running 104 flats. So yeah, these cars blast to drive, big heavy elephants running around the racetrack here. We put on a show. I hope it may have been a little bit of a snoozer after Bailey spun, but that was leading up to be a great battle for 35 laps, I'm sure.
Most definitely. You brought up a good point and something I kind of missed on just a little bit. You know how tight this place is, and I've spoke before too. Is we're used to going to road courses and seeing some signage, but here in a street course, there's so much going on just over the outside wall. Kind of a little breathtaking for me when I first sat in here and we were in practice and we rode around a lap with you during qualifying to see how much is going on, all the signage, all the sponsorships, and everything that's going on outside of it. Trying to pick somewhere to set yourself up with those braking zones, trying to pick a spot on the racetrack or pick a sign, or just had so much going on, and then the racetrack to be so treacherous. You and Bailey were probably the only ones that were going to have to worry about racing each other and then having to race this racetrack at the same time. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that battle, but still, the way this racetrack runs, like you said, everybody had to play a part in that and race the racetrack. And as tight as it was, we did see a few guys back in the pack lose the handle and bounce off both sides of the wall 3 or 4 times, and every time was able to get out of the way. And also seeing you come through some lap traffic that were racing for position, and a lot of respectful racing. They tried to make it work for a little bit, seeing that you were there and they were both able to get out of the way and then go right back to racing. So like you said, hats off to them, and congratulations once again, man, on getting her done here at Long Beach.
Absolutely, Grissom. Thank you, man. Big shout out to the team, M&M. Hopefully we're going to put a few more of these things together here, and we're going to get ready for Daytona tomorrow night for the duels.
Definitely look forward to getting down to Daytona and getting back to a restrictor plate and just seeing what may have changed. And good luck there tomorrow night, and hopefully we can talk to you from dual victory lane.
Thanks, sir.
Alrighty, that was the winner of the Long Beach 88 Action Jackson Allen in that 91 Chevrolet Camaro. Don't forget, tomorrow night we set the lineup for Season 6 Open of the Lucky Dogs Daytona 250. The duels, the Holla Holla duels at Daytona International Speedway. Tomorrow night, 9:05, the green flag will fall. Congratulations once again, Jackson Allen, Bailey Curry, and John Swackert on their podium finish. Roger D. Bold holds on to bring it home 4th. Randall Caldwell 5th. Kyle Weatherman 6th. Sean Bounty 7th. 8 belongs to Trestonot. John Garrett from 16th to 9th. Kelvin Mosier finishes in the 10th spot. Alex Bottom 11th from 28th. Raymond Rittenauer, he'll finish 12th. 13th is Adam Strong. Brandon Klutcher 14th. Elaine Hughes 15th. Manon Gregory 16th. 17th belongs to the 89 of Matt Quick. Ryan Wertman, after starting in the pits, comes home in the 18th spot. Matt Klutcher 19th. Alex Little, he'll bring home 20th. 21st belongs to Storm Patterson. 22nd, Dave Matson. David Jedlicka 23rd. 24th, Christopher Gale. Kyle Hall brings home 25th. 26th will go to Matt Cherry. Patrick Langley 27th. 28th, Donald Sadusky. And rounding out the field in 29th, Jason Ridebush in the 96, who was a starting park on the night. Congratulations, Jackson Allen, on the Long Beach 88. Tune in tomorrow night as we head off to Daytona International Speedway with the Premier Series. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out.